Not one, not two, 3 world records. First time it's ever happened in Diamond League history. What's up, everybody? Pizzo, Campbell back with you. Morgan, you and I have been to about 1 million sporting events apiece. And every time you go, not even just as a reporter, but as a fan, you're just hoping to see something special, something you're gonna remember for the rest of your life. I think people who went to this most recent Diamond League event in Paris qualify. Not one, not two, 3 world records. First time it's ever happened in Diamond League history.
Faith Kipyegon, it's a world record! Oh my goodness! Yes! Garrett is the new world record holder. Takes over a second off the old record. This is going to be sensational from Ingebrigtsen. He has completely blown this apart.
Have you ever seen 3 world records broken at any level?
In real time, that whole meet was beyond stunning. And there were so many world records at that track meet and the distance events that if you watched it on GEM or CBC.ca, if you watched the broadcast, Ingebrigtsen's world record did not even make the main program. It was in like the pre-program. That tells you how stacked with talent and achievement that track meet.
What is it saying right now about the state of track? And I know there are a lot of advancements coming with
It depends
equipment
on
and
who
everything.
you ask. But the new shoe technology does make a difference. The tracks are faster. And I think it says something about the conditions that night, that all these really, really, really fast times came in distance races, whereas the sprint performances were fast, but not super impressive, even relative to, like, say, a guy like Noah Lyles, ran 9:97. We know he's capable of running faster, but I don't know that the conditions were super conducive to sprinting, but clearly they were conducive to distance running, especially given that the people that were running were that talented and that well prepared and executed that well.
So 3 world records is so big and so rare that it kind of overshadowed the usual marquee event at these things, the 100 meter. And hey, look at that. We had the Olympic champion decide to show up. Struggled. Jacobs with a 7th place finish. Noah Lyles with a 9.97. Your thoughts on the 100?
It unfolded the way I expected it to, given that we didn't quite know what to expect from Jacobs. But again, this is a season opener. So like Noah Lyles has been racing outdoors for probably a month, maybe a month and a half now. So he's gonna be a lot sharper. It matters what you do in practice, but no matter what you do in practice, you can have all these time trials. You still have to compete. And that's the only way to get yourself sharp and really to perfect your race plan. And so Jacobs, had a great race at World Indoors 2022. Had a great Olympics in 2021, but that is all the past. So you can't really evaluate him as an equal of Curly, Lyles, or to a lesser extent, Omanyala right now, because we've seen what those guys are doing, and Jacobs, now we finally have some data on him. But compared to a prize fight, each of these is not a complete fight. It's like a round in a fight. And so even if you're the most dominant sprinter, you're in all likelihood not gonna win every single race for a whole season, because the other people you're racing against are also world-class sprinters. So even a dominant boxer rarely goes out in a title fight and wins all 12 rounds. But what's happening, to carry through the analogy, Lamont Jacobs gave away the first 3 rounds, not fighting, came out in the 4th round, still got outclassed. So he's gonna have to sweep the last 8 rounds to come take the title, and it's gonna be tough.
Well, thanks for watching Athletics/Boxing North. Pizzo, Campbell. We'll see you next week.